What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and season 6 is less than 48 hours away. We are super pumped, and we decided on Sorcerer for the first character. We have to do it. We got to stay true to our game. We've played nothing but Sorc since season 0, so we got to do it. So I thought I put together how I'm going to level. I think I'll able to level the fastest to 60 and start getting some Paragon points. So when I want to play a different character, I'll have some stuff already ready to go for them and some Paragon points. So these are the skills I plan on using to level. I plan on using Incinerate with Hydra with the new familiar, Ice Armor, and Teleport. This is just slotted in here because you get some extra damage. Fireball, and then the familiar enchantment, which I'll play around with a little bit. But what is really important, and obviously gear is not important here, if we're just leveling, right? The fastest way to get to 60 is the skill tree. So I made a little bit of a leveling path here, so you could follow along if you'd like. If you want to try out what Kalfka is going to be doing, we're going to be live on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Come check us out, Twitch, YouTube. The link will be in the description. We will be streaming on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, maybe even Saturday, but we're going to be grinding out season 6, trying to get our Paragon points. And we know we're going to get level 60 quick, so that's not a problem. Some of my plans is I want to experience the new content, so I'm not going to just level the fastest way possible. I'm going to use the best build I can, but I want to check out the new content too. So I'll be doing some Undercity. I'll be exploring the new areas, doing the strongholds, doing all that stuff, and really just having a good time in the season. That's the plan. I just want to have a good time in the season, and hopefully you guys come along with the ride with me. All right, so what we have here is the first 2 points. I'm just going to put Fireball and Arc Lash because level 1 to 10, you'll probably use Arc Lash. It's actually pretty good, even at level 1 ranked, but because you'll run out of mana with Incinerate right off the gate. But we're going to put 2 points in Incinerate, then we go down to Teleport. After Teleport, we get Ice Armor, and then we go back to Incinerate, and we finish off Incinerate. Then we go to Hydra. Put a point into Hydra, put a point into your familiar, get your Hydra enhancement, and then your summon Hydra. And then you're going to go into the familiar and put a point into enhance familiar and invoke familiar, and then max out the familiar. So now we have Hydra maxed out and we have the familiar maxed out. We go into Inner Flames and we get 3 points into Devouring Blaze. So only 1 point in Inner Flames. You can see right here, 1 point into Inner Flames, 3 in Devouring Blaze. And then for more damage, we go up to Glass Cannon, max that out, get an Elemental Attunement. So reset our Teleport and our Ice Armor. And then we go to Conjure Mastery. So we max that out for extra damage as well. And then we go all the way down to Firing Surge, put 1 point into Firing Surge, and then we go to Endless Pyre, and we max that out. This does a ton of damage. Put 1 point into Warmouth, and then come to Enlightenment. Enlightenment, we're going to play around with Enlightenment. Enlightenment's pretty strong. It might be better to use Combustion. We'll see at the time, but we'll see what works better. But I think Enlightenment's going to be a little bit stronger. And then we're going to go into Warmouth. We don't want to die while we're leveling. That just takes time. And then we go back into Inner Flames, max out Inner Flames, and then go into Soulfire because we are looking to do more damage with Incinerate. After Soulfire, we go up to Elemental Dominance up at the top. We max out Elemental Dominance for the more damage, and then the Elemental Synergies. This right here is actually really good too. It gives you 9x more damage, which is really great. Also, Evocation for the cooldown reduction is maxed out next. All 3 points in there. Align the elements to get protection, because I just don't think at lower levels we really need that. So I don't think we need to waste points in that. We just want to kill as fast as possible, so we don't get protection till way later. And then we go into Energy Focus right here. So now we're just getting our tank up with Dampen Layer. Max all those out as well. And then we have 1 point left, and we put that in Precision Magic right there. So we could halt for a second. So there's 2 ways to do it. This is the Incinerate way. The reason why I like the Incinerate way is because we don't get to play a lot of Incinerate throughout the season because it's not a very good build late end game. We think the 3 end game builds, or actually maybe even 4, is going to be still Frozen Orb with Lightning Spear, but the Frozen Orb is going to be like a hybrid. So you're going to do a lot of damage with Frozen Orb, but still cast Lightning Spear. Chain Lightning is going to be a very good build because it didn't get touched, and that was one of the strongest builds last season. And then Fireball is going to be really, really good because if you look right here, Fireball now does burning damage. So you don't need... Oh, I'm sorry. Fireball right here does burns enemies for 10% damage over 6 seconds. So you don't need to have the Firebolt enchant anymore to do that extra damage. So big win for Fireball. So those 3 builds, and then Teleport Oculus build is still a thing. You do double damage when you have Oculus equipped now. So it's going to be twice as strong as last season for the teleport build. And I was able to do some pretty cool content. I have a video of my teleport build, so I will try to replicate that and see what kind of damage we get. So those are the 4 builds I really want to build in this season on Sorcerer. And then obviously if something comes up else that is pretty cool, I'll try that out too. But that's the leveling plan. And we won't get into Paragon points or anything like that because this is just, okay, I want to play Source. I want to figure out a good leveling build. And there is one substitution that I didn't mention. So if you decide, and that's up to you, to not play Incinerate, you could take these 7 points out of here and you could put them into Firewall. Firewall will also be very good to level with. So the option is Incinerate or Firewall. I was wrecking things in Season 5 with Incinerate, so I'm going to try Incinerate again. I like it with the Hydra. I like it with the new Familiar. Trying out the new stuff and using some of the new abilities that they brought to us. So especially when we get some of the new aspects that are out too that do more burning damage, it's going to be a really good build. So comment down below, what do you think Sorcerer in Season 6? Like, how good is Sorc going to be, man? Sorc's going to be so good. It's going to be at the top again. It's so funny. I did mess around with the Mercenaries too. I think this guy is the best Subo. So I'll be leveling up Subo for sure. Subo is going to be really good. This is what I like for Subo. I don't know how it works yet, how fast I'm going to get these skill points for, level up his abilities. But Molotov, Earth. Look at this. Explosion takes enemy X 30% increased damage over time for 3 seconds. So now you do 30x damage over time with this. So that works perfect with the burning builds. The knockbacks enemies, and I think this is really good for Incinerate because obviously you don't want mobs to come close to you when you're incinerating them. And then snipes the target, and then it explodes another one. So of the Molotov. This is really cool. And then the Cursed Child, he has a skill that does more burning damage as well. And I think this will be very good to add on as an opportunity skill, the Mercenary. So these are the I'm going to be looking at to kick it off. Hopefully you can get Mercenaries pretty early. I don't really know yet how that works. So I'm excited about it though, man. I'm ready to go. It's close. It's coming. Less than 48 hours, 2 days away. All right. So that's all I want to share with you guys. If you want to use this build, I will link it in the description. Make sure to like and subscribe to Kafka. We're bringing a ton of content to YouTube and Twitch for Season 6. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video.